I just want to be normal. Why can't I just be a normal trad wife like the rest of these girls?
There was a time my house was neat and so was I. I was thinner back then. I would go out with my friends, but somehow that's gone bye-bye. Now I look around, there are piles strewn about. Is this dirty or clean? I'm finding out what it means. This is not just a house, it's a depression nest. I don't know how I got here. Depression nest, I don't know where to start. Depression nest caving in on me. My life is simply falling apart. Depression nest.
Okay, first things first, I'm gonna cut down some plywood. I got red oak plywood from Home Depot. And if you don't know this, you can actually get plywood delivered, which is ideal for me because if you've ever tried to load up a piece of plywood onto a cart and then in your vehicle or truck or whatever, it's the worst. Also, something that is the worst is trying to get a piece of plywood onto a flat surface. So, enjoy the show.
I watch a lot of DIY YouTube channels.
Oh gosh.
Ooh, she ran into the light. Step on it, Cass. You gotta step on it. Oh!
Okay, that didn't go smoothly, but that was way better than the way that I did it last time, which was from the side. So I think we've figured out the right method. Okay, we're set.
Okay.
I have
one because I like them and I like to see people doing projects, and I think people's creativity is awesome. But two, I'm secretly hoping that it will motivate me or inspire me or get me out of the bed.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go.
Sometimes it works, and sometimes I'm like, okay, that's a really good idea. Like, she did a great job. Let me go tackle something in my own space. But a lot of the times, because I have such a huge problem with comparison, I just spend the whole time like, why don't I have the energy to do this? Like, why are they able to just like finish it? I watched the XO McKenna video this morning, and she literally tiled a whole like half wall that was 9 feet wide. She basically tiled this whole space behind me, and that was just a portion of her video. That was the beginning of the video, and she put up like trim around the windows, and her and her husband like brought in the tub, and like they were trying to figure out a solve for a problem they had. She did so much in one video, and that's how I know y'all be bullshitting me when y'all say that whatever I do is okay on these videos, because ain't no way that y'all are okay with me barely doing one thing in a video. Like, so I just spend a lot of time just basically tearing myself down and being like, oh, bitch, I don't even know why you trying this. I just want to be normal. Why can't I just be a normal trad wife like the rest of these girls? I just sometimes think about like what my life would be like if I had someone who was like into the same things that I'm into. Let me tell y'all something. I dated a guy. We didn't date. We had a little fling. We had a little fling that lasted a weekend, because I literally was in town for a weekend. We had a little fling. And I never fling because I get too attached. I never fling because I'm the one that gets flung. Okay? When we fling, I get flung. I don't like that. I went over to his house And he was like showing me things. I mean, he had a boy house, like it was a boy house, but he had built stuff. And he was like, so this is my headboard, like I built it, I did da 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 da. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he had built I think he built his like TV table thing, what you call it? TV stand. And he had built some other stuff or whatever throughout his house. And in the back of my head, I was like, okay, Tracy, don't fuck this up. Like, this guy builds things. Oh, gosh. But of course, he didn't like me, like, past the weekend. Oh, God, I'm so unlovable. Fuck.
Well, maybe it's just because you're ugly.
I bought tickets to Kev on Stage, his Chicago show. And I think I bought tickets when I was in like a really good mood. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to go somewhere and laugh and enjoy myself. And it's this Saturday. And all week, I have been trying to mentally prepare that I have to go somewhere. I have to be in public. I have to be like attractive in some kind of way, or like at least look like I gave a damn. And you want to talk about anxious? I have just been like there's a pit in my stomach that's like, oh God. When I wake up, I'm like, oh, it's one day closer to having to go outside. Like, oh God. Y'all keep me in your thoughts and prayers because I have to go outside. Sometimes I look down at my toes and I be like, you really don't give a fuck about yourself. The last time I got a pedicure was for a fashion show that I was in September.
What?
But I am starting to get my hair done once a month. I found a girl. Let's look at my bingo. I found a girl that I really like. The girl that straightened my hair last month. I told her my hair goals and she gave me that cut last time so we could start fresh. And she seems really knowledgeable. She did not hurt. I love the way she blow dried. She used like the tension method and then she went into, for the fine tuning. Yeah, she just did a great job and she's close to me. So I was like, yes, this is a good thing. So I'm gonna start going to her once a month. I'm trying to like do something for myself. I don't know. I really don't know. I need to clean the room that I'm living in. This room. Oh, I'm about to pee on myself. Hold on. Every time I'm about to pee on myself, I think about a time when my mama was about to pee on herself, but she was like frozen. She wasn't moving. And I was like, Moo, run to the bathroom. What are you doing? You're just standing there. And she was like, no, I got to wait for the bladder spasm. What a nurse thing to say. I got to wait for the bladder spasm to go away. And ever since she said that, every time I have to pee and it like gets really intense for that little, 10 seconds, I think about that. I think about her saying she got to wait for the bladder spasm to go away. I need to clean or like straighten up the room that I'm in because there is Fresca cans everywhere. There's just shit. There's just stuff everywhere in here. And it's because I had to, clear out the other room. And so basically I just brought it all in here. And so now I'm just living real crazily in here. However, y'all know I find comfort in the disrepair of uh my living space. I know some people find it very chaotic and they can't even be in a cluttered space. But for some reason, for me, it feels very cocooning. Like it feels like the room is hugging me from all sides because there's just shit everywhere. No, y'all don't feel like that? We all know what the real reason is. I like to have things to look at that need fixing so that I don't have to look internally and fix myself. Yeah, that's a word. I'll just do some straightening up around here and figure out life from there. I need like a schedule. Like I think about when I was in college and my life was basically like scheduled out, like the whole day was scheduled. Man, I think I flourish in that. But also, there has to be consequences like, oh, I'm going to flunk out of college if I don't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that I'm an adult, I don't have the consequences. I don't have the same consequences. Because now I'm just like, oh, whatever. Let's carpe diem, as my 7th grade homeroom teacher used to say. Thanks, Mr. Blumquist. Let's go. We can do it. So I definitely started cleaning and then I got tired or something. And then I had sat down and then I had laid down and then I had took a nap and then I woke up and I never finished the video. So this is the only footage that I have. So that's going to be all for this week. As always, if you have depression, you are not alone. And I'm going to need y'all to stay tuned because I don't know why. Just stay tuned. And in order to stay tuned, you have to what? Stay here. That's right. I will see y'all next time. Bye.